Hello, Nasser.
Hello, Stefani.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Yeah, this is my first class of the day. So
Is it morning there?
it is 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it there?
Yeah, it is 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Pretty late there.
Yes, in Saudi Arabia.
All right. Well, very, very nice. A bedtime class for you. And Edson, hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
And Camila, hello. Camila? All right, she must be getting set up. Well, welcome everyone. Let's see, Maria in the chat. If you're Camila, we can't hear you. Okay, she must be having some technical problems. We should have a few more people joining us, but we will get started right away. This is a speaking class. The idea behind this class is to give you some speaking practice similar to what you might experience in a speaking exam. So, well, let me see. Camila, hello? Still can't hear. I don't see. You're not muted, so I'm not sure what the problem is. Anyway, in most speaking exams, a couple things happen. First thing is that they are usually timed. So, for example, in the IELTS, you have 15 minutes. The speaking portion is 15 minutes, and there are two 7-minute sections. With the TOEFL, it's a little different. Every exam is a little different, but all of them use some sort of timed speaking activity. The other feature of speaking exams is that there are usually two components, a social component and an academic component, academic or business, depending on the test. So this class is going to be more for that social part. So we'll have kind of social topics and questions that are similar to the questions you might be asked in the social part of a speaking exam. So that's why we are here. one of the biggest goals of this class is fluency. So to be able to speak for the whole time. And I think we might we'll start with 1 minute time, see how that goes. Natasha, hello.
Hello, hello. I am glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too. Welcome to class. How are you?
Thank you very much. I am fine, thank you.
Good, good.
And you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Okay, I am glad to see you.
Good. And I'm excited for our topic today, which is movies. So a topic most people love. I haven't historically enjoyed movies as much as most people, but lately I've been watching more movies than ever. So I'm excited for this topic. Let's get right to it. I am going to use, just so everyone's on the same page, I'll be using my timer. So you will be speaking for 1 minute and 1 minute only in response to each question. And that's the challenge. You want to try to speak for the whole minute. And that's the goal. So here we go. First question. Actually, I want to start with the second one. Can you remember the first film you saw at the cinema? For this first round, I'm going to go first to give you an idea of how you might answer the question. And you'll hear my timer go off after a minute. So here we go. Yes, I can remember the first film I saw at the cinema. Or not exactly the first film, but one of the first films I saw was Disney's The Little Mermaid. And I remember going with my brother and my mom and seeing Ariel on the big screen. It was my favorite movie for a long time. And after that, I became crazy about princesses and Disney everything. Let's see. The second movie I remember seeing was also a Disney movie, Beauty and the Beast. And I'm sure it wasn't really the second movie I saw, but I was very young, and I remember it. Oh, and there was my timer. Okay. You couldn't hear it very well. My sound was down. But that was 1 minute. You may have noticed I ran out of things to say about the first film. So instead of stopping talking, I started talking about the second film. Okay? So your challenge is to keep talking. If you run out of things to say, you can repeat ideas, talk about a related idea. Here we go. Let's see. Natasha, would you be willing to go first?
Yes, I will do my best.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure that it was really my first film which I saw at the cinema, but I remember it very clear. I was small and I went there with my father. It was a movie about dinosaurs. And I remember that it was really very interesting for me. I staring at a screen, and it was breathtaking for me, really. But after that, I understood that it was a horror film, yes, horror movie for me, because I couldn't sleep, and I always afraid of dinosaurs. Besides, with my house, and I cannot close my eyes. I always look at windows and try to see the shadow, yes, shadow of dinosaurs, and my horror last really very long time. It's maybe was for some months. Only after those time when I spoke with my father and I told him about my horror, he spoke with me, and after that I was calmed down.
Wow. Great. So the very strong memories about that film.
Yeah,
Great. Thanks for sharing.
thank you.
Was it Jurassic Park, I wonder?
No, no, no. It's maybe a million years before something. I don't remember clear the name of this movie, but I really remember saw blood scenes with dinosaurs, with girls, with other people. Yes, it's Casfish movie, but very realistic.
Oh, great, great memories. And nice job, nice speaking, nice sharing of the memories.
Okay.
Great. One thing I noticed was some specific vocabulary like horror. So you used a genre word. So that's a great thing we would want to do in any speaking exam. Nice job. And let's head on to Nasser. So Nasser, it's your turn. Can you remember the first film you saw at the cinema?
Honestly, I'm trying to refresh my memory to remember. I think it was an anime film. It's about the king of the forest, the lion. It was called Lion King. Okay, the story was about the lion, which is a controller of the forest and the animals, and um, I don't remember the events actually, but I can try. This lion had a baby, and this baby will be the king of the forest in the future. It was a sad event in this movie when the king was killed by his brother, which okay.
Yes, excellent. Good, great. You can finish your sentence if you'd like.
Okay.
That was great. Good. So you filled up 1 minute easily,
Okay.
and very good. So telling the story of the film is a great thing to do, and even if you don't remember, to say that. So great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, excellent. We might wind up after this question, we might do a 2-minute limit. I think this topic is one that's very good for speaking. So after this round, we might do 2 minutes. But Edson, let's hear from you. Do you remember the first film you ever saw?
Yes, was about to fight, you know. Was amazing because I was watching with my cousins and my brother. Imagine, you know, after the movie was really amazing because we start fighting to each other. We try to remember the movements of the actors, you know, and was really scared because my cousins they got the exact movement and they hit me a lot and I suffer with that. And my brother tried to protect me during these fights. And but it was apart from the fact that I was being hit by my cousins was really amazing because you know after that movie we watched another with fighting, and I got the chance just to watch movies about the fights because I could remember the movement of the actors, and I try to protect myself in my school with my classmates, you know, and so they provoke them, by the way.
Funny. I love that story. I like that you used this question to talk about a memory from your own life with your brothers.
Yeah.
That's another great strategy for any speaking situation to keep talking, finding the relation. Um, Funny, your mom must have been crazy though. Stop fighting.
Imagine, my mom was really, really crazy. He didn't allow us to rent films like, is what you say, rent films?
Yeah, rent films. Rent
Rent
movies.
films, yeah, rent movies, because you know, she saw us fight with each other. It was amazing because she couldn't do anything to stop us, you know, because was like just to talk to say to nobody, you know.
Yeah, once you've seen it, and boys will be boys.
Yeah.
Funny, funny. Great work. Nice answer. Um, all right, let's continue. Daniel, hello.
Hi, Stephanie. I'm sorry I'm late.
No problem. You're just in time. How are you today?
I'm pretty good, thank you.
Good. All right, our topic today is movies, and we have a 1 minute kind of time goal. So, can you remember the first film you saw at the cinema?
I think so. Uh, my first film was The Never Ending Story. I watched that film in a cinemas nearby my home when I was young, and uh, the movie tells you a story of a young boy uh, had who had to stop a storm, I think. And yes, this was my first film.
Great. And about
I,
three.
I don't I don't remember nothing else about the film. Sorry.
No problem, no problem.
It
Great,
was
great.
many years ago.
Yeah, that's an old movie. I remember that movie from my childhood too.
Okay.
But great, you filled up a minute pretty easily there. Um, yeah, I just remember the big flying dog.
Yes, yes.
Great, nice job.
Yeah.
Let's continue. Camila, are you there?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good. Is it Maria or Camilla?
Both.
Both. Okay. Which do you prefer?
Camila.
Camila. Okay. Great. Well, Camila, can you tell us about the first film you saw at the cinema?
I think the first film I saw was one movie of Harry Potter, and was fun because I went with my brother and my sister and my mom, and I think was a good experience because I was very young. And I think that was fun. Even I was with my brothers. Um, I I don't remember what I remember that was Harry Potter, but not which movie of Harry Potter. So I think that was pretty fun. Mm, I think was the movie of. I think the second one that I think is that about a camera or something like that.
Great, excellent. And that was the timer. Nice job. It can be hard. A minute can be a long time sometimes. So very good work continuing to speak. Great ideas talking about if it was the second one, maybe about a camera. Great. You weren't scared?
No.
Good. I remember talking to a very little kid, like a 4-year-old, who had seen Harry Potter, and he was scared. But good. Nice work, Camila.
Thank you.
All right, and Ken, hello.
Yes, hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good to see you. Let's hear from you. Can you remember the first film you saw?
Yes, I think first movie I saw was Godzilla. You know, the monster Godzilla.
Cool.
It was pretty popular among kids at that time, and I think I asked my mother or father to take me to the cinema. And every summer and maybe summer, winter, spring vacation, Godzilla movies were released. So I asked my parents to take me to go to there. And sometimes they set a hurdle, if you reach this kind of kind of uh, study or maybe something achievement in the school, you can go. We bring you go to the cinema. And but sometimes they just take me to the cinema. And inside the cinema is dark and the screen is big and Godzilla is kind of crying in a loud voice. So at the beginning I felt scary, but I began to be familiar with it in the end.
Great. I was going to say that must have been terrifying to see Godzilla on the big screen.
Yeah.
And
But
also really cool.
yeah, but after that, I really enjoyed the My Hero Godzilla, fighting against kind of how can I say antagonist, yeah, kind of villain monsters.
That's so cool. What a cool story. What a cool memory. And nice job. Nice descriptive language too, setting that up. Great.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. That was our first round. So you got a feel for kind of what it feels like to speak for the whole minute. So now we're going to do more questions on the same topic. This will get a variety of grammar, structures, different vocabulary out of you. And again, this is a fluency-based class, so I don't really make any corrections unless I'm confused. But if you do have a question, please ask. All right, here's our next one. And this might be difficult if the answer is no, right? So have you ever cried watching a movie? Even if the answer is no, you need to fill up a minute. So some options might be, no, I have never cried watching a movie, but my best friend always cries during movies. Okay, so something like that. If your answer is no, you need to find something related to say. And Nasser, this time we start with you. Are you ready?
Yes, I will try.
All right, go ahead. Have you ever cried watching a movie?
Yes, I have. I have cried once when I watch a movie that in the first of the movie, I saw the hero escape from the enemies, and the enemies catch his lover. Once they catch his lover, they killed her in the first of the movie. This movie is called Braveheart. It was a very sad event when I can't imagine how I can complete this movie because the second character in the movie, the second hero in the movie is killed, and the hero become without his lover.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sad. I've actually never seen Braveheart, um, but it does sound like that would be a very
Yes,
sad movie.
yes. It is the moment that the hero become a hero, a real hero. Before this moment, it was nothing. Need to play, need to escape from enemies. Didn't do anything has a value.
Hmm. Sad. I'll have to watch that though. That it seems
Yes,
like a really good movie.
yes.
Put that on my list of movies I should have seen by now.
Okay.
Great, Nasser. Well said. Thank you very much. Nice
Thank
job.
you.
Um, Edson, how about you? Have you ever cried at a movie?
Yes, I have cried when I watched Titanic, that movie that, by the way, it scared me a lot, It not just made me cry, but I felt like I was in the movie, I were in the movie. And after the movie, I got in trouble because I got some psychological problems, some diseases. Because the moment that when the Titanic was about to crash against the iceberg, I looked as I was in the movie, and I got in crazy that situation because I don't know what's happened with my feelings. By the way, I was watching with my brother, and it was difficult to leave the movie, because I don't know, my feelings were so strong that moment, and then just started crying. But my brother asked me about what was happening with me.
Hmm. And was your brother crying too?
No, my brother didn't cry. Just told me, "Come on, guy, what you are crying?"
Oh,
I
funny.
told it's impossible not to cry, because this film is like I don't know. It's not good for me to watch. It was not good for me to watch that movie. Yes, according the grandmother of my brother-in-law, she told me that it's not good for some people to watch it.
And apparently not. Although at least you and your brother weren't fighting.
It's a normal move for me nowadays, but that moment was not. I don't know. I could not get in control of the situation of my psychology.
Yeah, it's it is a psychologically heavy movie. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
have move. Imagine 3D. It would be possible to me to watch again.
Oh, scary. That'd be scary. Nice job. It's a nice story. Thanks for sharing with us. All right, let's hear from Daniel. Daniel, have you ever cried watching a movie? Daniel? Are you there, Daniel? Can everyone hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
I hear
Okay.
you.
Yes, I can.
I'm never sure. Sometimes it's me. All right, we'll try one more time. Daniel, are you there? All right, we'll come back and try again, but let's go to Camila. Camila, have you ever cried at a movie?
Yes, there were a movie that called Hachi. It was about a dog that a man found a dog on a train, and he kept the dog, and then years later the man died. So the wife didn't like the dog, so she took it, and no, the dog escaped from the house because the dog always wait for him at the train station where he at the time where he come back from working. So it's pretty sad. I couldn't stop crying because I really love dogs, and that was pretty sad because the dog were alone, and even the dog has a tattoo. I don't know in what part, but it's pretty sad movie.
Yeah. I think that was a book too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember crying reading that book. Yeah, very, very sad story. Heartbreaking. Nice job. Nice speaking. Definitely filled up your minute easily. So great. Let's say welcome Ali. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, Stephanie. Yeah, I'm doing well. So,
Good. Good. So welcome to class. This is a speaking fluency class.
yeah.
So you have 1 minute to respond to this question. Have you ever cried watching a movie?
Yeah, I remember when I'm first time um, seeing a Titanic film on the cinema, which is which the film story is love story between two kind of different people. It's a level of class that happen in the ship, and they are uh, yeah the girl has been or they becoming a sink after the ship are sinking. They kind of trying to survive. But unfortunately, that Jack has been sink. So yeah, it's just it.
Great, and that was the timer. Great, so you filled your minute easily. Yeah, Titanic, very sad movie. And that's always an option to describe the movie. So nice work.
Yeah, but again, when was I'm being a teenager, I'm asking why the girl are surviving, but yeah, Jack not surviving because he's becoming in the sea, and actually the board that are putting the girl on it, they can enough to seat the box. I'm asking myself that.
Yeah, that was sad at the end. Why couldn't they have saved Jack too?
Yeah.
Great, very nice, Ali. Thank you for sharing. All right, and Ken, let's hear from you. Have you ever cried watching a movie?
Yes, I have. and clear memory about that. Maybe I have several times, but clear memory is 80s movie. It's Robert De Niro's movie called Mission, and he's a priest in South America, and he lives kind of as a mission of he went there, sorry, and and he faced a severe kind of oppression of uh, oppressor of from Europe and Native Americans there, and that he tried to ease the tension between them, and but it failed in the end, and massacre happened in the small village of Native Americans. And at that scene, I cried. I cried a lot, and yeah.
um, yeah, and that was based on a real, true events. I don't know if I've seen
Yeah,
that one.
maybe I'm not sure the truth, but it could happen in the past in South America,
Yeah.
the kind of things.
It
Yes.
sounds like a very sad movie.
Yes,
Moving.
kind of a movie too. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we cry, not necessarily sad at sad things, but moving things.
Mhm.
I think of, if I were to answer this question, I would say, yes, I cried watching Forrest Gump. And that was kind of sad and moving type of cry. All right, everyone. Nice answers to that one. We can probably get 2 more in here. I want to go to, there we go. So this is, should be easy to fill a minute on this one, unless you don't watch movies like me. But who are your favorite actors? And if you get stuck, you could describe who they are, what they look like, what movies they're in, why you like them, and even your least favorite actors. So lots of directions to go with this question. And we're back around to Nasser. Again, Nasser, who are your favorite actors?
Difficult question. Okay, I like Mel Gibson. It was the main favorite actor for me. I like some of his movies, as I told before, like Braveheart. He is very impressive in his movie. He can persuade anyone with the issue he want to explain in his movies. Also, another actors I like them. Nicolas Cage. I like him so much. I like his role in Face Off when he. Okay, thank you.
All right, great. You can finish that sentence though if you'd like. When he.
Yes, when he played 2 roles in this movie. When he was a crime and when he switched his face with a policeman and become a policeman.
Great.
Okay.
Excellent. Well said. Very nice. Easily filled up a minute. And I liked that word choice, impressive, for Mel Gibson. Yeah, his movies they seem to be, I'd say, impressive, right? They're very long, epic. Nice word choice.
Thank you.
Great. Let's hear from Edson. Edson, who are your favorite actors?
My favorite actor is Brad Pitt. You know, he has been participating in movies like action, some comedies, as far as I'm concerned. And I know I like the way that he acting. You know, because it's a very good quality of the actor that he shows that during the movie. For example, that I watched a movie. I don't remember the name exactly. It was a war between, I think it was Germany and United States. And the end of this movie, if you guys watch it, I'm so sorry, but he was an unexpected end of the movie, you know, because he was fighting and suddenly he was hit, and then he for sure he died in the end of this movie, and was a very good. It wasn't my favorite movie about him, you know.
Mhm. Great. Yeah, I've never seen that movie myself, but it does sound really good. Great. Great. Yeah, well said. And thank you for the spoiler alert warning. um, hopefully that didn't spoil the movie for anyone. I don't think
No, 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 because I don't know the name of the movie, so it's gonna be easy for those guys to watch, because
they won't
they are
know.
not gonna be surprised yet.
Yeah. It doesn't sound
Since
like
you
a movie.
you don't know the name of the movie, it's it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
it's not a problem.
yeah. It just sounds like a movie I've never seen. And
You
if
know,
I,
it's so terrible when you leave the movie and you say, no, that guy, blah blah blah, they just died in the end of the movie. Everybody's waiting for a watch.
that's very mean. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm never do. I'm never going to do that.
Okay, good. Great job. Nice answer. Very good. Wonderful. Let's continue. Daniel, are you there?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, no problem. All right, so we're on. Who are your favorite actors?
My favorite actor, for example, I like uh, um, Marlon Brando, for example. Um, I think The Good Father was a masterpiece because uh, his work in that movie was essential to to make such a great movie. And for example, I like to um, Adrian Brody or Natalie Portman. I think they uh, had have have made uh, nice works in in some movies. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Very nice, very nice. Definitely, yeah. The Godfather, definitely a masterpiece. I have to agree with you there. Um,
Yes.
great.
And for example, the Pianist is a great movie as well. That was acting Adrian Brody,
Mhm.
and I think it's a masterpiece as well.
Cool. That's one I've never seen. I'll have to put that on my list. Nice
Recommend it
description.
to you.
Great. Really nice description.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Daniel. So Camila, how about you? Who are your favorite actors?
My favorite actors maybe is Robert Downey Jr. Um, because he's amazing. The movies he done, and Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's a good actress, and I think she's very smart. and I like the movies that she works, and maybe um, Natalie Portman that it's good is a good actress too, and uh, but my favorite actor is Robert Downey Jr. because I like the movies that Iron Man, and I love those movies.
And great. 1 minute on the dot. Well said. Very nice. So you gave a variety of actors and why you like them. Great. I've never seen the Iron Man movies either. I live in a box, it feels like, at times. All right, Ali, let's hear from you. Who are your favorite actors?
I think that my favorite actor was Nicolas Cage. Because yeah, when I'm younger, there are a lot of movie I have watched about it, like Face Off or I don't remember the name, how the airplane crashed by a lot of prisons. There's a lot of prisons that carried in some way and are crashed, and they stolen that airplane. I don't remember the name, but actually, when I'm become more or in my age now, I think that my favorite actor is like Tom Cruise because yeah.
You can finish your sentence because.
Yeah, because yeah, it's a lot of movie now. I'm excited about watching them, like Mission Impossible, or part of Mission Impossible.
All right, great. Yeah, action, kind of action adventure style. He does a lot. Great, great. Easy for you to fill up a minute. Very nice. Some definitely notable actors there. Great. All right. Let's see. Ken, how about you? Who are your favorite actors?
Yeah, Robert De Niro. But today I want to talk about David Bowie because he passed away yesterday. And actually, I think he is also the good actor because at first he wrote as a Ziggy Stardust, and when I saw his stage, his performance is very theatrical. He acts on the stage, not only singing but acting. And actually, he appeared several films and some TV shows. So he's very theatrical. And I found a video. He wrote Elephant Man in Broadway. So I'm looking familiar. I guess I'm looking forward to watching that video on YouTube now. And more, 2 minutes. So yeah, and talking about Robert De Niro, yeah, he can change his atmosphere or shape of the body completely in accordance his with his role. Like in Godfather, he's a kind of cruel mafia boss, and yeah.
Excellent. I just want to make sure I heard right. You said David Bowie riding an elephant down Broadway?
He appeared on the stage as an Elephant Man Broadway stage, not a film.
Oh.
I found a video on YouTube today.
Oh my goodness, I want to see that.
Yes, you can watch that there on YouTube, I think.
Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look for that. Yeah, I'm glad you brought him up. He was not only a great musician, but also an excellent actor. The Labyrinth was one of my favorite childhood movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it too.
Yeah, he really did have a very theatrical way about him. Great. Very well said, Ken.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's do, I think we're going to do one more. We'll cram in. I do have a class at 3. Oh boy, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have time. But very strict 1-minute time limit. And who knows, maybe you don't have much to say on this one. Here we go, let's do this. What kind of films don't you like? Personally, I don't like romantic comedies. I think they're boring and predictable. Let's hear from you. Nasser, what kind of movies don't you like?
Okay. mm, I don't remember the word. Terrible or what? Sorry.
Say it again.
Okay. It's something like horror.
Horror?
Sorry.
Horror?
Yes. It is scary movie. Yes. Scary.
Yes, horror
Okay.
is scary.
Yes. I don't like horror movie because it is cause bad feeling when I saw this kind of movies. And actually it didn't close to the real that we live.
Yeah, great. Well said. Very succinct sentence. Yeah, horror movies can maybe cause damage to your mind or spirit of some people. Great. One note about the word horror. It's really hard to pronounce. So one option is to pronounce horror. So it's basically horror with a lot of R's. Or you can always just say scary movies. And that's a tip for everyone with the word horror. It is difficult, even for natives, to pronounce. So you can always say scary movies if you like that alternative better.
I think it is horrible.
Horrible? Mm-hmm.
Yes, horrible movies.
Mm.
It is bad than horror movies. In my point of view, I think.
Yeah.
But I didn't remember the word horrible.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Or horror. Horrible would be, horrible usually means like bad, whereas horror is like scary movies.
You know what this movie is a series of Saw?
Yeah.
What kind of movies? This.
Yeah, those are horror movies.
Oh yes, okay.
Great. Great
Thank
questions
you.
and nicely said. Edson, how about you? What movies don't you like?
I don't like scary movies, because it ingrained in my mind, and I remember it's difficult to forget some scenes of the movie during the day, even during the day. And when I am about to go to bed, it's a terrible situation because I remember some scenes as well, and it's difficult to sleep. I remember once that when I watch a movie. I don't remember the name exactly, but I couldn't sleep very well. I had to have my brother with me in my bedroom, otherwise I would not sleep at that day, you know. But yes, scared movies far away from me.
Great. Well said. You have about 10 seconds left, but we're going to keep going. We're running out of time. Very nice. I love how you brought your brother into every question.
Yeah, they're always protecting me. A bad situation he had to sleep in my bed because that day and the following day as well was difficult.
That's so funny. Thanks for sharing. Great story. Um, all right, Daniel, let's hear from you. What movies don't you like?
Sorry, me?
Yeah, your turn.
Ah,
What movies don't you like?
kind of films don't you like? I I don't like uh, mm, action movies. For example, like um, when people are killing all the time and there are many shooting and so on. There are that kind of, of movies. I don't like anything.
Great,
Yep,
great. So sounds like violent movies you
that's
don't
fine.
like.
Yes.
Great, all right. Well said. All right, thank you. We might have time to squeeze in Ali. Uh, what kinds of films don't you like?
Yeah, it's kind of movie like sports movie or something like that.
Mm,
Oh, yeah, it's sports when you describe as a team that have it's kind of sport or something like that, and they have an interest to become a more our greatest team of the world. It's something like that. I hate it.
mhm.
Because yeah, it's not. I don't know, but it's not on based in a real story.
Yeah, I could see why you wouldn't like that. Interesting. Great answer. Thank you. And just really quick, Ken, what kind of movies don't you like?
I don't like violent movies and a lot of, a scary movie too. Yeah.
All right. Pretty common theme. Um, all right. I really do hate to cut it short, but I've got another class starting right now. Um, thank you all for joining me. This class will happen again in the future, so keep an eye on my profile page. And I hope to see you all very soon.
Thank you so.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.